For over 20 years, I hadn't left my hometown for longer than a week. I felt trapped in others' expectations, in their perspectives, trapped. But that wasn't the life that I wanted. So I took that red pill, took on a second job, and left for Europe to find my blank slate. Overnight, my world went from small to massive. Calling it a rocky start is a bit of an understatement. I wasn't quite sure if people liked me. But now that I was free of others' expectations, all those mistakes didn't really matter much. A few weeks into my new life, the politics of back home were beginning to amplify.
They're bringing crime, they're rapists. We need the wall. We need the wall. And Mexico will pay for the wall.
When the top 1/10 of 1%, not 1%, 1/10 of 1% owns almost as much wealth as the bottom 90%.
Then my world fell apart.
A series of bomb attacks in Brussels. At least 26 people are dead and many more.
As helpless as we felt, communities grew from the ashes.
We are horrified over these events and that we stand united with the people.
I wish I could say the same for back home.
Police department in Dallas.
12 officers shot, 5 dead. 2 civilians were also wounded.
It just never seemed to stop.
Home is where the hatred is. It's time for us to stop this today. No more walls, please. Stop.
The night I first heard that, I broke down crying for what could have been hours. I hardly slept, but that morning, I decided I was done living in such a hateful world. So I went out and changed it. I went to lectures. I started volunteering at an animal shelter. I even attended a protest or two. Which just so happened to be a pillow fight. Over the coming months, the world didn't seem so dark anymore. It was like we were kids again. When the time came, it was so hard to leave that behind. I didn't want to go home. It felt unfamiliar and alien to me. I dropped out of school, took on 2 jobs, and tried to get used to it all. 2 years later, Manhattan feels normal again. But this time, I'm no longer trapped by others' expectations. I'm no longer trapped by others' perspectives. I'm no longer trapped. Finally, I am me.